Yes, please do not impinge upon my free speech, Mr. Sachs. Yes, I'm talking about rent escrow, and here's why I don't want any of these cases entered into REAP. So I am talking about these specific cases. I don't want them entered into REAP because, first of all, the city has a bad habit of deeming these people slumlords. Now, true that there is much of that in the city. However, they do it, first of all, like a tenant, they can kick a hole in the wall, or they can, tear down a railing, and then they call in, and then you crack down on them. So they do that to kind of make trouble for the landlords a lot. And then also, I find that REAP is vindictive and a racketeering fraud factory in the way that they go up to the mom and pop property owners that are housing the good, decent people in this city, and they tack on all these different fines and fees. So I think that in many of these cases that you see here today, it's not work that really needs to be done, but just things you're trying to do to tack on to the good, decent property owners that are housing the good, decent people affordably so that they can't comply, and then you keep putting them back over and over, then they can't afford to run the property anymore, you make it too impossible, and then they end up losing it. And I want to, okay, like right here, I want to make, okay, on West Tierra Street, I want to make sure that you do not give this to a preferred developer of your own campaign contribution nature and then kick out good, decent people in affordable housing and turn it into $1 million condo that people can't afford, that's plummeting in value, and the entire city, nobody can afford to live here. Because that's what happens on a day-to-day basis, and you really have no way of knowing whether this is the one that's good or bad. So I'm just here to say we need a moratorium. Don't worry, the city can go without it right now. You don't need to put these people in REAP. Why don't you give them the benefit of the doubt? Here's what I'm saying. Don't put these people in REAP. Give them the benefit of the doubt that you got a shady, corrupt system.